International long-distance calling rates are charged per minute and apply throughout the same footprint in which the customer's airtime package minutes apply. For .6.1.2 international long-distance text, picture, and video messaging, additional charges apply for premium messages and content. Messages over 300 kbs are billed an additional 50-cent message. For a complete list of countries, please visit att.com text-to-world. For .6.1.3 international roaming, compatible device required. Your plan or package may include the capability to make and receive calls and texts and use data while roaming internationally. AT&T, in its sole discretion, may block your ability to use your device while roaming internationally until eligibility criteria are met. International roaming rates, which vary by country, apply for all calls placed or received while outside the United States. Please consult att.com Global or call 611 from your mobile device or 800-331-0500 for a list of currently available countries and carriers. All countries may not be available for roaming. All carriers within available countries may not be available on certain plans or packages. Availability, quality of coverage and services while roaming are not guaranteed. When roaming internationally, you will be charged international roaming airtime rates, including when incoming calls are routed to voicemail, even if no message is left. Substantial charges may be incurred if device is taken out of the use even if no services are intentionally used. Billing for international roaming usage may be delayed up to 3 billing cycles due to reporting between carriers. Taxes are additional. If you want to block the ability to make and receive calls or use data functions while roaming internationally, you may request that by calling 1-314-925-6925, no charge from your wireless phone. For .6.1.4 international data, international data rates apply to all data usage outside the US, including accessing cloud-based services to upload, download, stream content. International data roaming may be reduced to 2G speeds. Many devices, including iPhone, transmit and receive data messages without user intervention and can generate unexpected charges when powered on outside the United States. AT&T may send alerts via SMS or email to notify you of data usage. These are courtesy alerts. There is no guarantee you will receive them. They are not a guarantee of a particular bill limit. Receipt of visual voicemail messages are charged at international data pay-per-use rates unless customer has an international data plan package, in which case receipt of visual voicemail messages decrement kilobytes included in such planned package. For .6.1.5 data global add-ons and global messaging plans packages, require that domestic data or messaging capability be in place. Rates apply only for usage within a roam zone are comprised of select carriers. Within the roam zone, Overage rate applies if you exceed the MBs allotted for any data global add-on or the messages allotted for any global messaging. 9/29/2020 Terms of Service, Legal Policy Center, AT&T. https://www.att.com/legal/terms.wireless-custom-agreement.html 1019. Plan package. International roaming pay-per-use rates apply in countries outside the roam zone. See att.com Global Countries for current roam zone list. For .6.1.6 Data Connect Global's North America plans do not include capability to place a voice call and require a 1-year agreement. For specific terms regarding international data plans, see Section 6.10.2 of the Wireless Customer Agreement. For .6.1.7 Cruise ship roaming. Cruise ship roaming rates apply for calls placed or data used while on the ship. For .6.1.8 International Miscellaneous. Export restrictions. You are solely responsible for complying with use export control laws and regulations, and the import laws and regulations of foreign countries when traveling internationally with your device. 5.0 What voice services does AT&T offer? 5.1 What are the general terms that apply to all AT&T voice rate plans? You may obtain usage information by calling customer service or using one of our automated systems. Pricing taxes, no proration. Prices do not include taxes, directory assistance, roaming, universal service fees, and other surcharges. Final month's charges are not prorated. Activation fees. Activation fee may apply for each new line. Nights and weekends. Nights are 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Weekends are 9 p.m. Friday to 6 a.m. Monday, based on time of day at the cell site or switch providing your service. Included long-distance calls can be made from the 50 United States to the 50 United States, Guam, and Northern Mariana Islands. Roaming charges do not apply when roaming within the services area of land-based networks of the 50 United States. Additional charges may apply to services used outside the land borders of the U.S. 5.2 Voicemail. Unless you subscribe to an unlimited voice plan or are an upstate New York customer subscribing to enhanced voicemail, airtime charges apply to calls to your voicemail service, including calls where the caller does not leave a message, because the call has been completed. Calls to listen to, send, reply to, or forward messages, or to perform other activities with your voicemail service, including calls forwarded from other phones to your voicemail service. You are solely responsible for establishing and maintaining security passwords to protect against unauthorized use of your voicemail service. For information as to the number of voicemail messages you can store, when voicemail messages will be deleted, and other voicemail features, see att.com Wireless Voicemail. We reserve the right to change the number of voicemails you can store, the length you can store voicemail messages, when we delete voicemail messages, and other voicemail. Features without notice. We may deactivate your voicemail service if you do not initialize it within a reasonable period after activation. We will reactivate the service upon your request. See att.com Global for information about using voicemail internationally. 5.3 Voicemail to Text of VNDE. AT&T is not responsible nor liable for 1. Errors in the conversion of or its inability to transcribe voicemail messages to text email, 2. Lost or misdirected messages, or 3. Content that is unlawful, harmful, threatening, abusive, obscene, tortious, or otherwise objectionable. We do not filter, edit or control voice, text, or email messages, or guarantee the security of messages. We can interrupt, restrict, or terminate VNPT without notice if your use of VNPT adversely impacts AT&T's network, for example, that could occur from abnormal calling patterns or an unusually large number of repeated calls and messages, or if your use is otherwise abusive, fraudulent, or does not comply with the law. You are solely responsible for and will comply with all applicable laws as to the content of any text messages or emails you receive from VNPE that you forward or include in a reply to any other person. You authorize AT&T or a third party working on AT&T's behalf to listen to and transcribe all or part of a voicemail message and to convert such voicemail message into text email, and to use voicemail messages and transcriptions to enhance, train and improve AT&T's speech recognition and transcription services, software and equipment. Charges for VNPE include the conversion of the voicemail message and the text message sent to your wireless device. Additional charges, however, may apply to receiving email on your wireless device from VNPE, as well as replying to or forwarding VNPE messages via SMS, a text, or email, depending on your plan. SMS, a text messaging for blocking is incompatible with VNPE. If you do not have a texting plan on your handset, we add a texting pay-per-use feature when you add VNPE with text delivery. If you are traveling outside the US coverage area, you will incur international data charges for emails received from VNPE, as well as charges for emails you respond to or forward from VNPE, unless you have an international data plan and the usage falls within the plan's usage limits. Transcription times cannot be guaranteed. Customers purchasing email delivery are responsible for providing a correct email address and updating the email address when changes to the email account are made. If you choose SMS, a text for delivery, VNPE only converts the first 480 characters of a voicemail message into text, and you will receive up to 3 text messages of a transcribed message. The transcription, therefore, may not include the entire voicemail message with SMS delivery. Adding VNPE will create a new voicemail box, and all messages and greetings will be deleted from your current voicemail box. 5.4 Unlimited Voice Services. Unlimited voice services are provided primarily for reasonably uninterrupted live dialogue between two individuals. If your use of unlimited voice services for conference calling or call forwarding exceeds 750 minutes per month,